Alright, what's up? I'm Charm City 187, yo. I'm gonna do this one a little bit late. I didn't have enough time to make my video yesterday after the Ravens beat up the Jaguars. Grandfather's here from New Jersey, recovering from his chemo, and they all went to the game yesterday, so I had shit to do to get ready for them to get back. But yeah, yo, the defense saved us. In my picks video, I did make one mistake. I said Joe has never beaten the Jacksonville Jaguars, which was false. He beat them in 2008. Well, he really didn't beat them. The defense beat them. But, yeah. This was another... The last 3 times that Joe's played them, though, he's lost all 3 of them, including 2 on Monday night. And I think in back-to-back years. But, yeah, he just doesn't play well against Jacksonville. And really, yo, the only part of their defense that is any good is the front 4. The 4 defensive linemen are the only people on that whole entire fucking defense that are any good. And Torrey Smith was a no-show again. Well, Joe was 20 of 30 for 220 yards with a touchdown. Nothing special. Sure as fuck ain't worth $120 million, but their front 4 contained our rushing game, yo. Forsett had 16 carries for 48 yards. Bernard Pierce had 6 carries for 37 yards, but that really doesn't count because considering one of his runs was like 30 yards, so in his other 5 yards he gained like 3 yards or 4 yards, so Joe did have one good, a really good play where it was coming down. It was near the end of the game. I think it was like 3rd and 5 or 3rd and 8, and they did that quick sprint right and ran for the first down. But besides that, yo, the defense is what saved us this game. Special teams wise, there's no way we should be giving up onside kicks to the worst team in the NFL. Yeah, I was not impressed at all with special teams. McDermott had a bad snap. Tucker missed a 54-yard field goal. The next one, the wind just took, and he missed that one. But he did finally hit the last one. You know, I'm still going back to the first game where Harbaugh had him try kicking that 58-yard kickoff or the 58-yard field goal to start the year off. And I think as soon as he missed that one, he was fucked for the rest of the year. Because anything over 50 yards, he's missing this year. Last year, he was money. This year, no. And I think that it all has to do with him missing that first 50-plus yarder of the year. Yeah, special teams was nothing special. The defense is what did everything for us, yo. 8 sacks. Contained their rushing game mostly. Gerhardt led them with 13 carries for 50 yards. As a team, they had 23 carries for 82 yards. Our secondary fucking sucks, I'm sorry. Asa Jackson did come back, but he looks nowhere near as good as he looked in the beginning of the year. And plus, in true Asa Jackson form, he gets hurt the day he comes fucking back. Anthony Levine got hurt also. Our defensive secondary is shit. And the reason why it is shit is because Harbaugh wants them all to be playing special teams. And most of them, like Anthony Levine and, who's the other one? I think it was like, it wasn't Jeremy Miles. Who the fuck was it? Was it Terrence Brooks? Got hurt on special teams. I want fucking cornerbacks that play cornerback. You don't see fucking, Darrelle Revis and Brandon Browner and them out there fucking covering punts and kickoffs. I want a set defensive backfield that just play defensive back, not fucking running downfield and covering fucking punts and kickoffs. Our front 7, though, dominated the game again. 8 sacks. Who led us with sacks? I think Suggs had 2.5. McPhee had 1.5. Mosley had 1. Jernigan had 2. And Doomerville had 1. So, but that's the thing when you play a shitty team like Jacksonville. They have a horrible offensive line, and if your front seven can get pressure, that makes up for your shitty ass defensive backs. But when we start playing teams like fucking I don't know, New England, they're going to eat our secondary for fucking lunch. Receiving wise, Marlon Brown led us again. Owen Daniels had a good game, 4 catches on 9 targets, 62 yards and a touchdown. Steve Smith got started early but fizzled out. He had 5 catches for 37 yards. I could have sworn he caught the ball 5 times in the first fucking quarter. Crockett Gilmore had 2 catches for 37 yards, but he also dropped 1 or 2. And Torrey Smith had 2 catches for 16 yards. Non-existent again. But yeah. Torrey Smith is going to be somewhere next year. If we pay him any sum of money, we're just fools, yo. He is horrible. He does one thing. He runs fucking go route. And even when he runs it, he's not going to catch it. Only he's going to get a fucking penalty against a pass interference and move us 50 yards down the field. He's sure as hell ain't going to catch the damn ball. But yeah. Alright. That's basically it. Final score was what? 20-12. So, alright, I'm out. Peace.